Ladies and gentlemen, are you prepared to go bowling today? Because welcome to Watkins Glen, where we're probably going to see some ARCA breaks. As ladies and gentlemen, let's go bowling at the Glen. Woo woo. Yeah, welcome back. Bum truck time. Around Watkins Glen, the second road course race and the last road course race of the season for the bum trucks. Here's your winner at Golden State, the last road course race. Helen Stockton, albeit under dubious circumstances. See if she can back up that extremely lucky win here today. But with that being said, let's take a look at your field. There's your championship points leader, Fizz. Just a few races left to go. He's basically got that title all locked up. Chris George is in the 20 today. Of course, he's a very impressive road course racer, so be fun to see what he can do. He's also qualified for the Cup race, so therefore he's pulling triple duty this weekend. The second ever person to do it, which is pretty sick. Ryan has made a race for the first time in like 8 races. So therefore, a party needs to be thrown. Albeit he is a road course specialist, so it's about time he'd actually showed up to a race weekend. And Charlotte Gilker, I think had a little bit of an issue here. I'm gonna guess coming out of the final corner. Yep, Jabari Norris and Charlotte Gilker. Oh, it's just a race and no deal. Yeah, they're going to put on an absolute banger here today. I'm very excited. Caleb's in the 87 in place of Casey. You wouldn't realize that Casey's in the 87 because he hasn't qualified for a race all season in that 87. He's went 0 for 5 in races. I think Casey, who was driving the car before then, that's truck. He's coming off P4, P5, I believe, in the Lum car race. So he's also pulling double duty. But with that being said, Gerpless is here. So let's finish out practice as Sam Stockton goes P1. Nope, never mind. He does not. It is Fizz, Sam Stockton, Mama Beast, Jim Nelson, Chris George, Ryan, That Kid Flaky, Caleb, Tyler Slider, and Noah rounds out your top 10. JJ Henderson, dead freaking last. I don't feel like sitting here for qualifying. And it's going to be JJ Henderson who goes from last to first. He gets pole position for this one. He's also racing the Cup race. Gavin Graves, Cohen, Ryan, Connor, Tyler Slider, Brian the Beast, Robert, Burpla Gerpus, and Sam Stockton rounds out your top 10. This could be the weekend where Sam actually gets a top 10 in the car that has been running, in a car that deserves victories. Mama Beast at last. Oh, you hate to see it. Why did Fizz qualify? P17 for Fizz. Not his best performance by any means, but let's go to happy hour. Find out who's going to be happy in this hour. Mama Beast qualified way back there. She's going to have a good run. But Cohen seems to be the man, the myth, the legend, and he is. He's going to go P1 in happy hour. He's very happy in this hour. Where did Cohen even qualify? P3, so he's a threat to possibly win this thing. Yeah, Mama Beast. Dead last to second. Caleb, Chris George, Gavin Graves, Robert, Shadow Beckman, Levi Struts, Autumn, and JJ Henderson is your top 10. Laney dead freaking last. You hate to see it. All right, time for Brian's race predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Who's winning this race? I don't actually know. There's a lot of good candidates. But give me Cohen. I mean, he got a P2 in the bum car race at Kawalami, which is also a road course race, South Africa. He's always been a good road course racer. He's starting on that inside line. I think he can do it today. So, my money's on Cohen to win this race, but also watch out for J.J. Henderson. And why not? I'll say Robert. He could also become a contender in this one. Who's going to be going from the back to the front? Mama Beast. I think we'll do that quite easily here in this one. I think you'll also see Caleb moving and grooving. And whoever is going to go from the front toward the back, well, it's going to be Ryan. That's a pretty easy race prediction right there. Because he sucks. But with that being said, let's get into this one. 18 laps around. Watkins Glen.
Drivers,
Oh, yeah. Tyler
Tyler
Slider's here. I didn't even get a chance to talk about him. He's in the 5. He's had a great track record in that 5. Last time he was in the 5, he won the race. I believe it was Adam Petty Memorial Speedway. APS? APMS? What was the Northbrook Sport? I don't even remember, to be honest. But, with that being said, Pace Truck is moving and grooving here. Like I said, 18 laps. J.J. Henderson and Gavin Graves, both of them racing the Cup race. Ideally later today when I record this. Are going to be leading us to the green flag here in this one. Pace Truck is on pit road. J.J. Henderson waiting till he can go. And there he goes. We are green flag racing, going bowling at the Glen. And it's a pretty dead even start, but Gavin Graves with a great run around the outside. He actually late breaks quite solidly for that. He's still going to stay around J.J. Henderson's outside, but I think, yeah, J.J. Henderson gets him up the hill through to the S's. Cohen, J.J. Henderson's teammate's going to also get aggressive. Tried to look down to the inside for P. Number 2 onto the long back straightaway. We've kept it clean here on this first lap. Hard braking zone right here into the bus stop chicane. Cohen chases it wide. We got multiple cars chasing it wide back there. We got problems. Oh! Oh, we got so many problems. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Chris George and Fizz, I think, may be dead. J.J. Henderson's going to take us back around to the caution flag. I am heavily disappointed in these drivers. God dang it. They couldn't even make it a lap. Oh, Brock's also blown up. Oh my goodness. What a disaster of a race so far. And I think Fizz may be injured, by the way. I mean, that car is absolutely torn to shreds. That may be an injury roll for your championship leader. He almost basically guaranteed would win the championship at this point, but now I don't know. Down on the inside of Caden Euler, decides to cut back to the outside, take a normal line in there. Everyone stacks up big time. He takes a very wide line. Jasper, no! Oh my lord. Oh no. Interesting maneuver here from Jasper, I gotta be honest. And Jasper's considered a pretty good road course racer in his own right. He's gonna try a late break. Oh, he makes contact, punts Fizz over the thing, and they just caused a murder. Meanwhile, back here, Jabari Norris and like everyone else gets entangled in something stupid back here. I don't even know what happens. Yeah, they're making contact up there. Oh, Jabari gets way too aggressive. Over that curbing, way too aggressive, comes back up into Everett. Mason gets into him. And then from there, Calamity just kicks off, it looks like. Everyone's panicking, not knowing where to go because of the incident up there. Jabari's going to spin. Mason's going to get into him. And then Mason goes like off here and hits the wall. Oh, whoa. Oh, Everett, hard impact into the wall. And then he spins out basically by his lonesome there. Couldn't hold on to the car. Poor Mason has to take avoiding action, and avoiding action meant he, on that slippery tarmac up there, just spins it into a wall. But it also looks like up here, everyone else just panics. I mean, Charlotte Gilker got into it a little bit, Fluken. Yeah, big time. Lucan just gets into him, and then Autumn spins for no reason. I think everybody's avoiding the accident pretty well. And I'm thinking Brock ends up like dead back here. Oh, him and Aldry, that is not the racing line. Wow. What? What are we doing? They still got cold tires, but did they think they were taking the boot or something? And then they're just, oh my gosh. Oh, man. Calamity on the backstretch. Yeah, Aldry, I don't really know any of the strategy that went down here. Let's just ride on board through this whole thing. I mean, you're going to see Fizz die up there. Hi, Chris George. Chris George may be injured as well. Everybody's up here on the slippery, on that tarmac. And then Aldry just elects not to hit the corner and then loses control of her car. I don't know what her strategy was there, but there was a strategy behind this action. It was not a good one, though, unfortunately. It was just, oh, what are we doing? And then Laney just runs into him. Well, I know we all want to see it, so let's see. Let's see the real accident in question here. Let's just watch Fizz's whole race, because he's probably going to tell us something good. Starting P17 behind that kid Flaky. Down into turn 1. Hard braking zone. Good to know that we can use our brakes, at least for right now. It's off, up the hill. Gets kind of crushed there, but he's going to have a solid run on the inside here. Caden Euler, however, puts the power down around the outside. Fizz is just going to go ahead, brake behind him, but they stack up way too much. Jasper gets into him. Gets into him again. Oh, my Lord. I just want to see the speed here. Makes contact at about, 84 miles per hour. That's... jeez. I'll probably say the same for Chris George. He's probably injured as well. You can see him just getting spun there. Chris George running his own line, and all of a sudden... yeah. Well, luckily, I think we've stopped the thing here at a perfect time because they're about to go back green flag racing. So let's take this opportunity to turn on the better cautions mod real quick. But my oh my, Fizz is injured. We'll hear about Chris George's status later. But that's a massive, massive injury. Right there, your championship points leader. He was destined to win the championship. He's winning it by a lot. Even, he may miss a race and still win this championship. I'm going to turn off double file restarts just because they're kind of scary and they may lead to some issues. But with that being said, let's get back into this thing. Pace car's going to be going off here. We have quite a few cars retired from that incident. This J.J. Henderson's going to lead us back to the line here. Gavin Graves, Cohen, Ryan, and Tyler Slider, the top 5 behind him. And let's go back green flag racing and bullying at the Glen. Hopefully not bullying into the freaking bus stop chicane. As immediately Cohen's going to get aggressive. Tried to make the move for P2. Slides on the inside of Gavin Graves and does it successfully. Tyler Slider's also going to take advantage. Pass by Ryan. Brian the Beast is here. He's going to try a slide job in there. Maybe he can make a move on his Toyota teammate slash one of his own drivers. No, it seems like he's going to try to file back in. Trying to at least. Connor's right there, though, on his outside. Into the bus stop chicane. Hopefully everybody can keep it clean. Jesus H. Christ, guys, that's not keeping it clean. Cohen, I don't know where he's going, but now he's opened the door for Tyler Slider to make a move. We've kept it clean so far. Robert's just bruising Brian up the racetrack. As everybody else seemingly keeps it clean, does a good job indeed. J.J. Henderson has begun to run off, as Connor is going to be the one who tries to make the move on Ryan. Ryan getting too much of the bumps there. Ooh, almost a little bit of contact, almost there, a little bit of a problem there between Robert and his team owner. And Robert's backed it up big time. Can Burpler, Gerpless, or Dyson Vacuum take advantage down into turn 1? Nope, Brian's just going to go wide. Open the door for Robert to take advantage, make a move. Dyson Vacuum also getting aggressive back behind. Up the S's. First time at probably full speed here today. Brian's going to try and hold it around the outside. Robert's got a good run on the inside. Driver versus owner. Who's going to get it? They're trying to go 3 wide and do some stupid crap back there. Robert's going to go way wide. Oh, Adelaide's sliding. Oh, man. Oh, just parks the bus. What are we doing? Jasper's going to slide into a wall. And that's going to bring out the caution. Meanwhile, Sam Stockton, he's going to be an aggressor. Try and make the move on Robert here in this one. He may get it, he may not. But meanwhile, back up at the front, it is J.J. Henderson going to take us back to yellow flag conditions. God dang it, we could only last 1 lap. Oh, and the 2 has just got all sorts of problems going on back here. Yeah, Jasper's a little beat up, and Mason's just had a rough race. It's time for him to retire that car. I don't know what happened to Mason here. Oh. I mean, that car is so beat up and damaged. It looks like he just tries to take this thing at full speed, and the car didn't like it. He had no downforce for it. Well, let's take a look at Jasper's an Adelaide's incident here. Jasper causes yet another one, even though it's actually entirely not his fault. But much rather Adelaide's. Looks like he has Noah looking for a move, tends him to drive it deep, and he drives it way too deep. Gets onto the grass and just decides to flatline it back onto the racetrack. Jasper has nothing he can do about it. I mean, these drivers are really struggling. Yeah, just parks it right in front of Jasper. These drivers are just really struggling to get through this bus stop chicane. Really timing out their braking zones right now. Seeming to be a pretty big issue here so far. Yeah, you can't do anything about that. And then up there, you just can't turn. You lose the rear end of the car. And, well, now Jasper's race is Cadoo Road. Even more than it was. J.J. Henderson's been the dominant race leader so far in this one. With Gavin Graves, Cohen, Tyler Slider, and Connor all being right there trying to take advantage of the opportunity. And I don't know what's going on here. Drivers deciding if they want to pit or not. And it looks like Gavin Graves has a flat tire. That's going to be detrimental to his race. Second place, he has the pace. Unfortunately, he's going to have to pit and get a new tire on that car. I think he ran over a piece of debris on the backstretch. Let's see how this pit stop goes. What side tires they're going to put on the car. Going to put on some right side tires. You might as well just take 4 new tires at this point. You haven't been racing for too long, but you might as well. They say screw it. Gavin's going to get out of the pit lane. Now back here, I believe Mason has retired from this one. He did. And Jasper is just going to take out the front end. Yeah, probably for the best. I'll be honest, I don't feel like sitting here. So with that being said, let's get back up to green flag racing conditions. Going to be on lap 8 of 18. JJ Henderson's going to lead us back to the flag. It's a Sly Racing 1-2. Tyler Slider looks to be aggressive already. Down into turn 1. And immediately is able to outbrake Cohen. And is going to go up to P2. He has been impressive in his bump truck runs so far this season. Brian DeBeest getting a little bit wide there. I don't really know what the heck he's doing, but he's doing something. We'll let you guys know when he figures out what the hell he's doing. For the most part, everybody seems to be sticking it single file into the bus stop. So let's see if anyone has any issues. Oh, we definitely got some people not knowing where to brake or how to brake. Does everybody keep it clean? They do. Look at you guys. Doing a great job. Ryan is up past Connor. And he's having a good run. P4, Robert and Gerpless is going to battle it out here into the final corner. Helen Stockton way wide back there. I don't know what that strategy. Oh, we're making contact. JJ Henderson's got big time damage. He's slow on the straightaway, and I think Tyler Slider got into him. Ryan's going to make a last second dive bomb there. I'm going to take a quick look at what happened to your race leader. Coming out of the final corner, and I think JJ Henderson could not. Oh, just loses the car back into Tyler Slider. And he's falling back to P4 with that damage. So now Tyler Slider is your race leader. However, Cohen, he is right there, putting the pressure on. Got some cars going wide. Everybody trying to figure out how to drive the chicane, apparently, because we can't figure it out. And so far, Gavin Graves has just been held up right now. I guess damage doesn't really affect you too much around here, outside of maybe aerodynamic purposes. Brian DeBeest is going to make a nice move into the final 2 corners on Connor. Can he hold it around the outside, get the power down on the straightaway? He is. Is it going to be enough to clear down into turn 1? I don't know. I don't think it will be. Connor's going to make a sin, though. Brian's going to not be able to get that position on Connor. By the way, JJ Henderson went big time loose coming out of that final corner again. Sam Stockton, Gerpless. Sam has a good race car. I mean, hell, all the slide racing cars are doing pretty solid right now. I think outside of Brock, who wrecked on lap 1, so what are you going to do about it? There's all a little bit of contact. Jim Nelson and Sam getting into a little bit. Jim Nelson trying to make that work around the outside. Was not able to hold it through the carousel corner. Looking throughout this pack back here, and yeah, Gavin Graves is falling off. So maybe he has bigger issues than a tire problem, which is why he had to pit from second place in the first place. Sam Stockton going to try and make the move on Dyson Vacuum. He's down on the inside. Got a great run out of that final corner. However, Dyson Vacuum's going to brake really well around the outside. Unfortunately, Dyson's not going to be able to really get the run off. Now he's got to fend off that position from Jim Nelson. He's going to get beat through the S's pretty dang badly. Dyson Vacuum's going to take full advantage down the back straight. Meanwhile, Cohen's trying to keep Tyler Slider honest, but Tyler Slider is unironically not sliding nearly as much as the rest of the field is through that backstretch chicane, the bus stop chicane, I should say. So everybody's single filed out right now. Good to know that we can race without wrecking. Caleb trying to make his way back up through the pack. I mean, hell, this is a battle for trying to be barely inside the top 30, outside the top 30, excuse me, which is just irony enough. Love how Autumn's the slowest car, even with a completely clean car. Autumn's still a lot slower. Excuse me, the slowest clean car is what I meant to say the first time. Adelaide with that rear end damage, you would think that would affect him more than it is, but it's really not. He's able to make a good dive bomb there. Alan Stockton and Matthew Schwager trying to make it work. Also, I see JJ Henderson going way wide back over here. It's going to be him versus Connor. And Connor's not going to be able to hold it around the outside, but maybe he can use the run off and dive to the inside. Here comes Connor down on the inside through the left-hander. JJ Henderson's going to be able to hold the outside, however, into the right-hander, which turns to the inside, but Connor's going to clear from the outside. JJ Henderson drove it too deep, but it wasn't deep enough. That's Burpa Gurpus and Brian the Beast. Go we see Brian maybe with a little dive bomb. Oh, he thought about it. I think he definitely wanted to make the move, but just did not see the gap to be able to do it. Meanwhile, Tyler Slider is just impressive right now up here at the front. Had a solid day in Lumcar here at Watkins Glen. He's going to try and make it a really good day here in Bumtruck. As meanwhile, I mean, Cohen's just not able to get through that bus stop chicane as good as they are. Whoa, Dyson Vacuum's using all of the track. I mean, hell, everybody is at that point. Everybody trying to use just as much as you can. Try to go the fastest you can, as Dyson Vacuum's just begun to go backwards here on this run. Noah going right on past him. And Ryan's got to run out of the final corner. Can he make the move on Cohen? This is what you want to see if you're Tyler Slider. Down on the inside goes Ryan. However, Cohen holds it pretty well. Is going to clear him into the S's. And that was a brilliant move by that 32. We'll see if he can get the gap back closed down between him and Tyler Slider. That's for the most part. Where's Helen won? P18 for Helen. That's not that bad, actually. There you go. Gavin Graves just now trying to work his way back forward. He's running P31 right now, so Not his best. Not his best by any means. Matthew Smithson going wide there, doing stupid things yet again. Jim Nelson with a brilliant defense over Dyson Vacuum. As they have gained on Tyler Slider quite a bit throughout that lap. They were able to close that gap down with 4 laps to go in this one. But Tyler's playing a great defensive race right now. He's just able to block off any opportunity Cohen's had so far. Gerpis trying to get past JJ Henderson, and JJ is able to shut that one down through the S's. Down into the chicane. Cohen actually gets a pretty good run through there. He actually figured out how to brake, which is an important part of doing a road course race here. Shocking, I know. But Cohen's, I think, well and truly got a faster car at the moment. I think it's faster than Tyler Slider, but Tyler has just been able to slide that car around and make it work. Cohen's not going to have a great run out of that final corner. He's going to lose a lot of time on this straightaway. 3 laps to go for Tyler Slider to get his 2nd win of the season. This is his 3rd race of the season. Trying to go 2 for 3, which would be absolutely insane. Meanwhile, Sam Stockton is running P9. We could see Sam finally getting a top 10. Finally getting a top 10. That's a bit insane. Especially considering his equipment and his drivers and his team. And compared to what he's done this season. The fact that this could be his first chance at a top 10 is just heartening. And proves that nepotism is a thing. Because for the most part, everybody just chilling out. I mean, except for the damaged cars back here. They are all trying to throw down. Yeah, I think Gavin Graves shredded more than just a tire. I think he had bigger issues going on the other underside of that car. So he was able to throw a little bit of a block there on Adelaide. 2 laps to go. He's in the top 30. Wow. As Lucan's going to get past Helen Stockton pretty easily. So good job on their part. But it is still all Tyler Slider up here at the front. Let's watch the magic on board here with the 5. Tyler Slider. Beautiful job through that carousel. And so far he's been able to really put that power down this backstretch. Just throws it in there. But however, Cohen is right there on his rear end. He needs a good run through this final corner, and he does have a great final corner exit. White flags in the air. One more time for Tyler Slider. Cohen tried to get it all into turn 1. Maybe not his smartest decision. He's going to lose a little bit of time. Brian DeBeast is going to get past Robert. Sam Stockton's right there on the rear end of Robert. Maybe he can do something with it. But Tyler Slider is going to go 2 for 3. I believe he got like... I think he like what? I don't remember. I do see freaking Cohen absolutely blowing his chances at a P2 here in this one. And that's got this race locked up. Cohen and Ryan are going to throw down for this final spot, though. Absolute dogs on the straightaway, but Tyler Slider's run 3 races. He's going to get 3 top 5s. And he's going to get 2 wins out of it coming out of the final corner. Keeps it clean. And to the line, Tyler Slider's going to go bowling here at the Glen. And Ryan gets a P2. What the hell? Cohen P3. Connor P4. JJ Henderson rounds out the top 5. Burpler Gurpus. Brian the Beast. Robert. Sam Stockton top 10. Okay. And Jim Nelson rounds out the top 10. As there you go. Jasper's just now crossed over the finish line. This is race 14 of 18 for Bum Truck here. We are coming down to it. However, the championship points leader just had a really bad day and is potentially injured. So I do not know how much that's going to affect the points. We're going to have to find out right here, right now. But with that being said, here's your top 20. Tyler Slider, Ryan, Cohen, Connor, JJ Henderson, Burp Gurpus, Brian the Beast, Robert, Sam Stockton, Jim Nelson, top 10. Dyson Vacuum, Kane Euler, Noah, Nathan, Levi Struts, That Kid Flaky, Matthew Schwager, Leo, Helen Stockton, and Lucan rounds out the top 20. You can see where the rest of your drivers finished. In that massive pileup, we only had a few cars retire as Laney, Fizz, Chris George, Brock, Everett, Jabari Norris, and Mason are I meant to say are retirees. That's not how English works. But Tyler Slider, pretty easy dub for the man. But now it's time for the part that you've been waiting for. How long is Fizz out? We got to find out. Rex Heavy at the Glen. Yeah, Jasper Wow. Quite literally went bowling at the Glen. Eight races. He's not out for the season. He's not out. He's gonna come back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna come back at Auto Club. Are you kidding me? So he's gonna be missing Michigan, Irwindale, maybe, if I decide to keep that. That may change. Iowa, we'll find out. Memphis, he's missing 3 races. However, his championship gap at the front, he is quite large. However, I mean, we'll check it right now, how much it went down. He really needs Brian the Beast to have a bad next few races. This could be absolutely horrendous. And basically, Red Rover, the championship's over for Fizz. I mean, I don't even know how this is going to look at this point. Bum Truck Season 2. It's 22 points. Dude. Fizz is not going to win the championship. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And Brian the Beast has just walked in on an opportunity to become a Bum Truck champion. And that's where we're going to leave it. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.